And will you be like putting some interesting
yeah, definitely not.
kitchen, or will you be pulling out some tools?
Yeah, that's it. Well, to be honest, that's the great thing about being able to host the show, is that we're not characters in the show. We are very much as we are. So there are we do have a bit of a sense of humour about us. So the most joke we would have on the set would be we may give a fake time call. So where they've really got 3 hours left and say, because you've got half an hour. But we risk of getting thrown a rolling pin at us or something.
But we would do it if it was ever going to get a bit stressful in the kitchen, as in like things were getting a bit, are we going to finish in time? Tense.
Yeah.
So we thought, how can we diffuse this? So like Oliver said, they'd really have 3 hours, but like, because you have 30 minutes remaining, and then you could just see the like, oh my God, it's like, how you don't, either. So then, again, it just made everyone a bit more at ease, and because ultimately we didn't mind who won, because we wanted everyone to win, as long as everybody did their absolute best. And they want to do their best because they want to show to everybody how good they are. Especially when they're doing bakes, which would normally take 2 weeks, they're doing them in 10 hours. So they're really going all out.
And again, like we would do that, like we'd do that like a prank, as you can call it, like that there. We'd do that when the cameras weren't necessarily rolling, because that's not our job on the show. Our job is to be the link from the audience to those guys. Whereas if we're making jokes, we're kind of making it about what we're doing. So again, we do that more for the contestants than anyone at home.
Sometimes the cameras were rolling.
I think they were sometimes, yeah. There'd be a few times.
I still want it to be fun when we're there.
Yeah, but it's more about just, because we started to develop relationships with these guys. We want these guys to do well. We start hearing more about their backstory, their family, like their partners and their kids at home cheering them on. So you do think, like, when you get to the part where we're talking about who's going home, you're suddenly thinking like, oh gosh, I'm going today. So it's really that was something I wasn't expecting, to be honest, when we were doing it that way.